Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be telling you about my trip to Paris, Croatia, and Greece. First, I stopped in Paris to meet my boyfriend. And here's some footage of us traveling through Paris, just having a grand old time. We were looking for some gelato. You know, some romantic walks through Paris. Then the next day we were off already to Le Mans. Driving through the beautiful French countryside. And we had to go to Le Mans for a night to go look at some Shiba Inu dogs for my boyfriend because he's interested in buying one. Just jamming to some good music. And here's a cute little French village where we stopped to get some food. And now you can see the beautiful Shibas. They were so cute. It was really, really fun hanging out with them. This was a dog farm, and the woman just had so many Shibas, but they were kept in good condition. Now this is Le Mans. This is a cute little city in the middle of France. Here's a nice big old church in France, and that's me waving to one of the dudes. There was a really cool medieval area inside Le Mans. You can see it here, right by the cathedral. And that was it for Le Mans. It was quick, but it was a good little trip. Then we were back in Paris, and I was on the back of my boyfriend's scooter, zooming through the town, taking the town by storm. Here you can see it, there's a little sloth with a cookie. Oh, and there's me eating some saucissons, some sausages, and dancing the night away at a Paris club. I know you guys are always looking at my hands, but my feet are pretty cool too. So, after one night in Paris, it was a quick transition onto the plane to take us to Croatia. Here we are heading for the city of Split. This is a Diocletian Palace. This was probably the coolest thing that we saw in Split. It's a little courtyard where everybody gathered and listened to music and stuff at night. A lot of restaurants and places were built into the infrastructure of the ruins of the palace. And then the next day we did a boat tour that took us to 5 different locations. So this was the first location. We were going into this cave called the Blue Cave of Croatia. You had to duck your head to get in there. It was super beautiful. The light reflected off of the sand beneath, which creates that radioactive looking blue water. Radioactive, but in a pretty way. Then we were off to this nice little island for lunch and a dip in the water. Then the next thing we did was went to the Blue Lagoon. It's a little island with very blue water. So we went to the bar, had a beer, then we chilled by the shore. So then a day later, we were off to Athens. Athens was really cool because you could often see the Acropolis from the street view. This was inside the Acropolis Museum, and I finally found some little things that were perfect for me. Here's some of the ruins that were once on the Parthenon. And then about 30 minutes later, after walking all that way up, we were up on top of the Acropolis. Here's a little turtle that we found. This was a bird stuck in a glitch. Thought it was cool. There's the Parthenon. We actually got caught in a thunderstorm, which was crazy being up there. Let's slow that down to get a better glimpse. And after that was a magical rainbow. And then we were off to our next location, which was Milos, the island of Milos. Here's my boyfriend sleeping and me comforting him. So we rented a quad, and this was such a great way to get around the island because we had total freedom. And the first place that we went was Sarakaniko Beach. It was this really cool, long, pathway of water that led out into the ocean. There's just white rocks everywhere. It looks extraterrestrial. It was really cool. And there was cliffs everywhere too. And then right across from the bay was this jumping point where you could jump off the rocks, and then you would swim under this cave and exit. There's me jumping. The next place we went was Mandrakia to eat. It's a little fisherman's village. There was a few houses and one restaurant there, but it was really good. Then we were off to Kleftiko. It's a swimming spot, but you have to get there by boat, and the water's incredibly blue, and you're just surrounded by these insane cliffs that are so high. It was really, really beautiful. So we went snorkeling there. And then our day in Milos was almost over. So after catching this beautiful sunset, we went to the town of Polonia to get some dinner. So we got dinner here, and here was me with a little stray cat. We had our 1-year dinner there, and there's some champagne. And after that, our day in Milos was done. And our last location was Santorini. Here we were at the Black Beach of Santorini. And after a few hours there, we headed back to the city center to go get some drinks and catch some sunset views. It was really, really beautiful here, and yeah, it was some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Here's a montage of the sunset. It's a long one. Later on that night, we walked through Santorini and explored the little town, and then the next morning we were out of there. And that concluded our very busy but amazing trip. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!